the biggest tip that I can give you for starting the swim, it's a mass start generally, or now they have seated starts, is really finding your own space. If you feel like you're going to get claustrophobic, you're probably going to get a few arms in your, and bit of argy-bargy always at the start. So really try and find your own space, or just take a step back or to the side, just so that you can get relaxed. That's the most important thing. You don't want to start straight out in the swim and your heart rate just explode through the roof. Exciting while you're swimming, that is the biggest challenge that you'll probably face. And you don't want to be swimming all over the swim course. You want to be going directly to those buoys. So you really want to practice definitely in your training, especially in the pool, so it's a nice, safe environment. Just relaxing, getting your head up, really working your arms and pushing down under so that you can do 3 or 4 strokes with your head up without really changing your whole swim style. There's many ways of finding your bike in transition. Some people put flags up, balloons, all sorts of paraphernalia just to try and find their bike. Basically, what I do is I set up nice and early and I go through that transition. Run to your bike, because there's nothing more frustrating than going to the wrong rack, looking for your bike, thinking it's been stolen, and you're wasting minutes. There's 2 ways, like a lot of people, first timers, will put their shoes on, run out, and I recommend that if you're not safe on jumping on your bike straight away. There's a lot of great guys that get straight into it, and another thing is practice it. If you're gonna have your shoes clipped into your pedals and you're gonna do a flying Superman entry, make sure you practice it. Also, rubber bands. Triathlon cycling shoes are made with little loops so you can hook rubber bands so that your feet can go in. Also, another great tip, a little bit of baby powder. A lot of people don't bring it. Baby powder helps those feet slide in, especially because they're going to be damp and wet from the swim. Nutrition and hydration, massive key on the bike. Make sure that you've got your bottles good and secure. Good cages, new bottles, important, because you do not want to lose your nutrition. Some people have the systems set up in front so that it reminds them to drink. But just make sure, if you have a watch that you run, you can set timers and it can beep every 10, 15 minutes, whatever you feel is adequate for you to get your hydration and your fluid in. It's a key to having a great race. Getting off the bike, similar. Make sure you practice. There is great techniques to dismounting your bike so that you can get straight into transition. You have a line, you must dismount your bike before that line, otherwise you can get penalised or even disqualified. So make sure that you've practiced that. You can set it up at a local park or even a car park or somewhere, a couple of cones. Practice getting off and running with your bike. There's quite a bit of a technique. The bike can go sideways. It's a bit of practice there. And obviously, if you've done the walk through your transition and know where you are and all set up, you can get quickly to your position, rack your bike and get your shoes on. First, you're going to have to transition into those shoes. Your legs feel good when you come off the bike. They feel a little bit light, a little bit sprightly. Just take a 1 or 2 second breather. Just get into your stance, get into your stride, and try and build that run. You'll have a far better run if you just take it out slowly and try and increase your speed throughout the race. Well, you've got to have fun. You've got to smile, wave, look for your spectators, look for your supporters, because otherwise you're just out there hurting yourself.